getting some breaking news right now. Jallianwala Bagh Massacre, shameful scar on British Indian history. That's what UK Prime Minister Theresa May has released a statement. This is in fact important because it's the first statement coming from UK on Jallianwala Bagh Massacre, which of course is one of the most integral and significant part of India's national movement for struggle. And now in the first statement coming from UK's administration, they're calling it a shameful scar on British Indian history. This is a statement coming from UK's Prime Minister Theresa May, the first statement coming from the ruling dispensation there in United Kingdom. Theresa May calls Jallianwala Bagh tragedy shameful scar on British Indian history. It's a statement, a formal statement issued by United Kingdom's Prime Minister, UK's Prime Minister, issuing a statement in the very first on Jallianwala Bagh Massacre, calling it a shameful scar on British Indian history. In fact, we're going to get you more perspective on the timings of this statement and the political import, what really it means, and the kind of impact it could have as far as the India's bilateral and diplomatic relations with United Kingdom is considered. The warming up of ties, and for the first time ever, the United Kingdom comes out with a big statement on Jallianwala Bagh Massacre, stating that it is the tragedy, the Jallianwala Bagh tragedy is a shameful scar on British Indian history. She uses the term British Indian history. Niranjan is with us on phone line with more on this. 100 years later now, United Kingdom, in fact, Niranjan, over to you, has condemned what happened 100 years back.
Well, it's for the first time, in fact, that UK has gone on record to, say something about the Jallianwala Bagh Massacre. This is 100 years after the massacre at Jallianwala Bagh that UK government has finally, if not directly issue an apology. The Prime Minister of UK, Theresa May, has just spoken about it, and she has said that it's shameful. She has used the words shameful scar. It's a shameful scar in the relations between India and the United Kingdom. This is a statement that has just been made, and this is also on the back of, the several demands that were coming in from different parliamentarians in UK who are asking for an official apology from Prime Minister Theresa May, and they were also asking for reparations for descendants of the families that were directly affected. Now, this was what the UK Foreign Minister had said a couple of days back. He had said that I would feel a little reluctant to make apologies for things that have happened in the past. I think there was a storm over the comments that were made, and now finally the UK Prime Minister has spoken about it, calls it a shameful scar. The massacre was a shameful scar on India-UK history, and this is a statement that she has just issued. And, this is also, on the back of the UK government on Tuesday flagging financial implications as one of the factors that it had to consider while reflecting upon demands for a formal apology for the Jallianwala Bagh Massacre to mark its centenary this week. It's 100 years since British troops unleashed the Jallianwala Bagh Massacre on India, and finally 100 years later they have condemned it, calling it a shameful scar on India-UK relations.
Yes. Many thanks, Niranjan, for that quick perspective. In fact, Jallianwala Bagh Massacre left at least 379 fatalities, and in fact left more than 1,000 wounded. In fact, on that note, let's quickly take a short breather. On the other side, my colleague Dipti joins us with more news and updates on your channel, Republic TV. Viewers, don't go away.